Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to our yoga wind down session tonight, which will be a really beautiful, calming, soothing practice for our nervous system, and just to help us really let go of the day, drop down into the body, into the heart, and with some breath work and some nice meditation help us to really get ready for a nice and restful sleep ahead. So I'm going to make my way onto the mat. I hope you can hear me all okay and everything is okay. What I would invite you to get tonight is get nice and comfortable. So I'm in a nice hoodie, I even have my fluffy socks on, so you can be in your PJs, whatever it just makes you feel relaxed and comfy. Maybe grab a nice herbal tea, put on a nice candle, burn some essential oils, whatever you need to help just get the environment nice and soothing and relaxing so that we can really drop into the practice tonight. So let's begin. So I'm going to invite you to come down onto your mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, that's absolutely fine. You absolutely don't need one for this practice. It's going to be a very gentle, restorative-like practice, and the sequence we are going to go through tonight is going to set us up for a really nice and restful night's sleep. So first and foremost, thank yourselves for carving out this time of self-care and restoration for yourself. And I really hope you'll enjoy our session tonight. So let's begin by getting into a nice comfortable seated position. So it doesn't matter what that looks like, it's more about what it feels like. So really allowing the body just to rest and drop down. So letting your lower body become heavy, let your shoulders relax down and away from your ears. And slightly dip your chin ever so gently down towards the heart center, which is really that altar of the body. It is the essence that stores our greatest wisdom, our deepest desires, our inner truths. And when we allow ourselves the time and space to drop in here, we really allow ourselves the gateway to enter into a more peaceful state. So close down the eyes if that feels safe and nourishing for you tonight. If not, just lower your gaze to the tip of your nose or to the floor beneath. Take your hands and just pat them down on your lap. And that's just saying, I hear you, I see you, I'm checking in with my body. And it's also anchoring us and grounding us down. Let your hands just rest wherever feels soothing and comfortable for you. And just big sigh out through the mouth, dropping down, landing, arriving. We just begin to notice an incredible breath. So we'll inhale gently through the nose, just letting your belly rise up nice and slowly, nice and gently. And then when you feel ready, releasing, exhaling out through the mouth, belly falling, shoulders dropping, jaws relaxing, forehead relaxing. Breathing in. Exhaling, just surrendering out the day. Tonight's practice is about washing away the day, letting it go, and also preventing us from getting caught up in maybe anxiousness about tomorrow or what lies ahead. For now, just dropping into your breath, dropping into your heart, just acknowledging yourself for showing up and being here. On your next inhale, we're slowly just going to surrender our head down towards the floor. So tucking our chin in towards our chest, bowing graciously down towards the heart. And then slowly drawing your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Just feeling that nice open stretch into the neck. And then with our nose, we're just going to begin by making circles with our head. So imagine like you're drawing circles with your nose. You're just rotating gently into the neck. And just feeling subtly into any kind of sticky areas, any tension, any strains that we may be harboring in the neck. And with our breath, can we blow it away? Closing the eyes here, keeping the gaze inwards if you can. And just meeting yourself where you're at tonight without judgment, without comparison, without shame, without blame, just honoring and holding yourself with gentle kindness tonight. As we bow our head down, as we breathe, as we move, we are opening up the body to release that which it no longer needs. A deep breath in, just come to a stillness. Big exhale, release out. And then just very gently, we're going to take our right hand, we're going to bring it across the top of our head to rest on our left temple. And very gently, very graciously, we're going to draw our right ear down towards our right shoulder. So we're really opening into the left side of the neck. And we're going to take our left hand and just reach it out wide, palm facing upwards, just letting it be soft, letting it hang there. We're not tightening, we're not tensing tonight. It's all about just dropping, collapsing, releasing, softening. And in this position, again, you can close the eyes, keep the gaze inwards. Just subtly dropping your chin downwards. So you're really going to feel that incredibly beautiful yet stretching stretch into that neck side. Just use your breath and see if you can make your inhale deep and slow. And see if you can make your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. Subtly, gently, keep bowing, keep dipping your chin downwards. Or listening to your body and find that sweet spot for you. Hang out there, hold it there, breathe into it. Maybe just letting a few sighs out as you keep sinking and dropping, surrendering and releasing. Beautiful work. Let's release our left hand back to the earth and just very gently bringing our head back to neutral, really slowly, really gently, and just releasing out that right hand. Just take a little gentle roll into the shoulders. So inhale, roll those shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale down and back as you open the heart, lungs and chest. Great work, beautiful work. Let's gently do the other side. So let's reach your left hand up and rest it against the temple on your right side. And go ahead and draw that left ear down towards your left shoulder. Take your right hand and just reach it out wide, palm facing upwards. Again, allowing that right hand to be gentle, to be soft, as you keep just nudging very gently, very subtly your left ear down towards left shoulder. And then go ahead and slightly tuck the chin, bow the chin downwards towards that heart space. Or just move it in whatever position you feel you are getting the most stretch for you. Begin to breathe slowly and deeply as you open, release, and expand. Can you soften into the belly? Can you unclasp any clenching around the chest? Can you release any focused concentration from around the forehead or the brow area? Can you soften the jaw? One more deep, slow cleansing breath here. And then slowly, slowly, very gently release that right hand down towards the earth. Slowly bring your head back to neutral. Release your left hand. Big breath in and big sigh. Release it out. Well done. We can hold a lot of frustration, tension, strain, and stress here in the neck. It's the channel between our brain and the spine and the rest of the body. It can get congested and tight. We're just trying to unravel everything slowly and gently and wind down that nervous system tonight. Take an inhale. Let's take our right hand and reach it across to our left knee. Inhale, left hand to the sky, nice and gently. Maybe a little rotation into that left wrist. And then go right ahead and sweep that left hand nice and gently behind you, coming high up onto your fingertips. Nice, gentle, tall, straight spine. And slowly we begin to pivot and turn. So we begin to rotate in 3 parts. First part to turn is the lower abdomen, nice and gently. You're pivoting towards your left. Then your chest and shoulders begin to turn. And then the last thing to gently shift is your chin and your head as you gently begin to gaze behind you. As you breathe in, the belly's rising. As you breathe out, it's releasing. We're just here trying to almost twist away, squeeze away, rinse away the day, anything that might be caught up in your energy field. Anything that didn't serve you today, whether it was a conversation, a thought, a habit, can we just release it through the exhale? Very gently, let's inhale, reach both hands up to the sky. Let's turn back to center and then opposite side. So let's drop left hand onto right knee, right hand reaches to the sky. A little rotation into that right wrist. And then go ahead and sweep that right hand behind you. Come nice and tall up onto the right fingertips. Lengthen and straighten through the spine. And then let's begin to pivot and twist. So again, first part to slowly turn is the stomach, abdomen. Then the chest, shoulders, and then the head and neck. Again, feel free to close the eyes here, lower the gaze. Keep turning your awareness inwards as you reflect back through the day, as you release, as you breathe, as you surrender. take a nice slow deep inhale, reach both hands back up towards the sky again, and then exhale, sweep those hands down either side, symbolic of just shedding, releasing and letting go. Beautiful work. Okay, from here we're going to extend out our left leg. So just nice and gently, our left leg is going to extend out nice and long. And our right foot, so if you're sitting on a cushion or a blanket, now is a good time just to release it. So just your bum is sitting nice and flat onto the earth. So left leg is extended nice and long, out wide. Right ankle is coming in against your inner thigh of the left leg. We're going to inhale very gently and reach your hands up to the sky. We're going to slightly pivot our hips so that we're looking towards that left leg. Hands into the sky, and just for a moment interlace those hands, turn your palms up towards the sky, root down through the hips, feel heavy through the legs, yet reach up through the hands, just getting that nice stretch in equal and opposite directions. Go ahead and just pivot and bow to the left for a moment. Inhale back to center and then over to the right. Just nice swaying like movement. And then very, very gently we're going to release our hands down to frame that front left leg. So we're not trying to extend head to knee here. We're not trying to push or force the body. We're simply just bowing, folding forward, symbolic of letting go, dropping down and releasing. So find whatever point works for you in your body tonight. So you'll know it when your body has met its edge. You'll know it when you'll feel that nice stretch. So we're going to tuck our chin to our chest, let our head be heavy and let it hang. If you want, you can take both hands to the outside of that left leg for a deeper stretch. And maybe go ahead and reach your left hand long along your leg, so your left hand just grabs the outside of your left ankle. Your left elbow just nestles down on top of your left leg or your left knee. And then I'm going to take my right hand and just gently place it on my right knee. So it's just anchoring that right knee down, anchoring me down as I slowly turn my chin towards my chest and bow down. Close the eyes and just breathe. Almost like a trap door at the front of your forehead. It's opening and it's just releasing the contents of your brain, dumping everything out, releasing the day. And then just very gently, when you're ready, I'm going to take an inhale and just reach our right hand up to the sky, nice and gently. And then with a nice fluid-like motion, just like you're swimming, you're going to drop that right hand down towards your left leg. And then inhale, reach it up to the sky again, like you're opening up, like you're swimming or like a flower opening. Release that right fingertips back to the earth and left hand sweeps up and over. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, bow down. Inhale, reach that right hand to the sky, followed by the left. And just nice open expansion through the heart, lungs, and the chest. Beautiful work. Let's release both hands down. Well done. Just take your hands, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Just give it a little rub, just a little tap, checking in. Here, I've got you, I see you, I honor you in this moment. Very gently, let's bring both feet in, give the legs a little bounce, and then let's reach out the opposite side. So we're going to extend that right leg nice and long this time. We're going to bring the sole of our left foot in against our right inner thigh. Inhale, reach both hands to the sky, reach up, slightly pivot and turn towards that right leg, and then go ahead and reach and bow. Forward fold here. So again, options, find whatever works for you. Maybe both hands to the outside of the leg, or maybe just extending that right leg along the top of your right hand along the top of the right leg, grabbing the outside of the ankle. I'm going to take my left hand and just rest it on my left knee, anchoring myself down, and then slowly bowing, chin to chest, head heavy. Big surrendering sigh, releasing out. Take an inhale, and let's reach that left hand up to the sky, and then bring it back behind you. Come onto your fingertips of the left hand, reach the right hand up, and you're just going to slightly, gently bend and bow backwards. Like you're swimming, let's reverse that. Inhale, right hand down, followed by your left. Release your head, let it hang, bow down. And one more, open up. And release. Well done, beautiful works. Gently, let's draw the feet in together, drawing the heels towards the body as much as possible. And you're just going to take your hands and interlace them around your toes, and maybe just even giving a little massage to the soles of the feet, or if you have essential oil, lavender or something, it's lovely just to kind of really massage that into the soles of the feet. And then when you're ready, from there, we're very, very, very gently just going to take our hands to the outside of the knees and very, very gently draw the knees in together, and then slowly, slowly coming over onto a nice tabletop position. So we're in our neutral table, so our hands are directly underneath our shoulders, and our knees directly underneath the hips. We're just going to do a couple of cat-cows here, just to really soothe through that central nervous channel that runs down through our spine. So take a nice inhale, release the belly to the earth, shine your heart forward, nice and slowly, lift your gaze, lift your chin, look up towards the sky. Feel that nice stretch in the lower spine. On your exhale, let's round our chin to our chest, lift our upper back towards the sky, look towards your navel and just feel that nice stretch upwards. And then inhale, release that down, belly to the floor, heart forward, gaze upwards. Exhale, rounding. As we breathe in, breathing in, I release the day. Exhale, I surrender. One more inhale, I release the day with love. Exhale, I surrender. From here, let's bring our toes to touch. Bring our knees nice and wide. And we're going to sink our bum back to our heels, walk our hands forwards, and drop into a lovely, deep, restorative child's pose position. So option here, if you have a blanket or a pillow, to maybe just rest your forehead down onto the pillow or blanket. Or if not, just resting it straight down, forehead onto the mat. Take a deep breath here. Just letting the jaws relax, letting the forehead calm, letting the belly rise as you breathe in. Letting your sit bones and hips just begin to release a little more, drop a little further. In this moment, maybe opening your heart a little deeper, forgiving yourself, letting go, honoring your mini wins from the day. Maybe bringing in a little mantra. I am enough. I do enough. I am enough. Breathing in. I do enough. Breathing out. Just very, very slowly, very gently from here. I'm going to rise back up, just nice and gently, nice and slowly. We're going to just come onto our bones. So just turning onto seated position. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together in butterfly pose. We're just slowly, slowly, slowly walking your hands back behind you. And you're going to drop down onto the forearms. And then very, very gently, you're going to drop all the way down onto your lower back. So you're resting all the lower back onto the earth, dropping down as you open the heart, lungs and chest, front body opening, back body dropping. Your legs are in a diamond position. Feel free to either gently move your legs further away from your body or maybe closer to the body. See what your body needs or wants in this position. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And we'll breathe. So as we breathe in, we are breathing life force energy into the body. The belly's rising up. Like a wave, as you exhale, it falls, it crashes, it releases. Breathing in, feel the body expanding. Feel the pleasure of a full, expansive breath. And as you exhale, feel the back body dropping, feel yourself sinking. Feel the worries dissolving away. Your next breath in, just very, very gently, we're going to draw those knees back in towards one another. And then gently just lifting the knees and drawing them in to your chest. So you're just giving yourself a big hug here, a warm embrace. Honoring yourself in this moment for showing up and committing to yourself, your breath, your practice, your body tonight. And then very, very gently, we're just going to simply, subtly draw our knees down and over to the left. We're going to take our left hand and rest it on our belly. And reach your right hand out wide. You're going to gaze over towards the right. You're dropping down. You're surrendering even more. For a deeper stretch here, you can go ahead and lift your left foot and place it on top of your right knee. And with each breath, you begin to twist subtly a little deeper. And with our breath, we're beginning to regulate our nervous system. We're beginning to reduce stress and awaken repair. Take a nice, slow, cleansing, deep breath in. Take your left hand and just place it on the outside of your left knee and gently just nudging it to come back up to center, back to neutral position. Draw both knees again back into chest. Again, a little hug here, a little cradle, a little rock. We all know when we soothe a baby to sleep, you rock them, you cradle them. So we too need to be cradled and rocked and acknowledged and honored by ourselves. Take an inhale and slowly let's drop the knees down and over to the right this time. Take the right hand rested on your belly, reach the left hand out wide. Turn your gaze and look to the left. For a deeper stretch, go ahead and lift your right foot and place it on top of your left knee. It just draws the knees down a little further, giving you that deeper twist. Close the eyes, go within. With your next inhale, slowly, just using your right hand on the outside of the right knee, just using it to slowly little nudge your knees back up to center. Again, one last little hug here, a little cradle. Option to go into happy baby here if you'd like for a moment. So that's grabbing the outside of your feet with your hands, drawing your kneecaps down towards your armpits, sinking lower back into the earth. Release head, neck and shoulders down. Slightly tuck your chin towards your heart. Breathe into the belly, let it rise. Exhale, sink those kidneys, those adrenals, let them melt down into the earth. Melting away those stress hormones for the night. We don't need them anymore. Let them go as we open the body and prepare for a restful night's sleep. Beautiful work. Well done. One last little breath here. Inhale, knees to chest. And then exhale. Nice, slow, subtle, big stretch. So you're stretching your legs out long, stretching your hands behind your head. So it's almost like you're in a star position. Big sigh, let the body just drop down. And then when you're ready, just getting yourself into your Shavasana position. So now might be a nice time to get a blanket and maybe Pop it over yourself. Shavasana, corpse pose position. So just let the feet flop open, a little bit wider than the hips. Let the hands drop down either side of the body, palms face upward in that nice open receptive position. Or for tonight, as you wind down, as you ground down, maybe you want to anchor your hands onto your body or down into the earth. So as you close down the eyes here, bring your breath into your heart center area. Just in this moment, taking a breath of gratitude to your body for showing up tonight, for your heart for beating, for your lungs for breathing for you. For your mind, for the incredible wisdom that lies within you. Drop your awareness into your heart. Surrender that which you no longer need, and ask yourself in this moment, what would love do? As I let go of the day, as I surrender, as I open into my heart, can I acknowledge? Can I love? Can I hold myself in kindness, in grace, and in gratitude? As you breathe, your body dropping down even further, heart opening even more. I'm just going to read a poem on surrendering that I have written. So I'd just like you to let the words just wash through you, just by osmosis, as you rest here, as you let the body chill and relax, as you breathe and simply be. To surrender. I believe surrendering is not a deep collapsing, a quitting, or an inability to cope. I believe it to be something quite different. To surrender is to humbly bow to your vulnerabilities. It is the softening into your strength. It is the dissolving away of your anger, judgment, shame, or blame, and the melting away of external barriers, the dissolution of the walls of protection that we often uphold or barricade around us to keep our demons locked in and love shielded out. I believe surrendering is the letting go of resistance and the grip of control or the need to own. It is the delicate landing and arriving into who you are and the acceptance of where you are in this moment. Surrendering is the spaciousness that allows all the home truths to be seen, heard, and felt. surrender is to wave the white flag to the peace that resides within. Surrendering is to come home to your authentic self. To surrender is to come home. Taking a nice, slow, deep, cleansing breath in through the nose, let your belly rise as you expand. And a big sigh as you release the last bit of resistance, strain and struggle from the day. As you drop into your heart, as you allow yourself to melt into a restful night. Feel free to stay here as long as you need. Or if you want to close out the practice with me, I invite you to very gently, very slowly, very graciously make your way back up into a nice relaxed seated position. We'll take the right hand and the left hand and we'll bring them to meet at the center of the body, center of the heart, which is the connection between the male, the female, the yin, the yang, the light, the dark, the duality of life. Bow your head subtly towards the heart and ask yourself, what am I going to bow to as I wake up tomorrow into a new dawn? What will I bow to? I bow to peace, to love, to self-care, to gratitude. And how can I show up for myself in the best possible way to allow me to rise up with more ease and with more grace? One last deep breath in. And release. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight in our wind down yoga and meditative practice. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that you will rest well tonight and come back and do this anytime. We'll save it. And just thank you. Thank you for honoring yourself. Thank you. Namaste.